G'day guys, welcome back. I'm having a little fun play today with something different. Have you guys heard of Druzys? So they're the crystals like inside the agate slices. I'll get my glove off. Kind of like this. I'll come in and show you a close-up. A few years ago I used to sell jewelry on eBay. Oh, there we go. I used to have a little jewelry business. See those crystals in there? This is my inspiration for today's pour. I've got the silver on the sides. I think this is where also my sort of love and experimentation with resin comes from, because when I used to sell these, this is a real agate slice. It's huge, isn't it? I've got so many different colors. Anyway, that's the inspiration for today. I'll leave it here so you can have a little look at it. It's gorgeous. Now I made these. I don't know if you can pick up how shimmery and shiny that is inside there. And I'm going to just see if I can create something like that. So this is a 12 centimeter round, and I'm going to put it in here. It probably needs to be a bigger one, but the next size up is quite big. Yeah, I think the other one's going to be way too big. Hang on, let me just grab it. I can never put you on hold. Hang on. Okay, I've got it. This is the next size up. I didn't make enough resin for that size though. It just looks a little bit too small, I think. But anyway, I've got this amount of resin made up. Like, I can always try that one another day. So I'm just going to put that in the center. Just for... Oh, now I'm thinking it's too small. Does look pretty there, doesn't it? I wonder if I've got enough resin though to do it. That's the thing. Don't know if I've got enough resin made up. I guess I could always make up a little bit more. All right, let's try the bigger one, hey? Why not? This one can be done another day. You sit there. You can play another day. Don't be sad. I'll come back to you. I promise. Let's do this one. So basically what I'm going to try and do is get the blue around the outside. So I've got this LBB resin, mica powder. It is called marine blue. And then I've got my clear. As I said, I don't know if it's going to be enough now because I've gone up to the next size. So I'll probably have to make up some more. But we'll have a go. Have a go. Right, the other thing I wanted to show you, this is what I use when I say to myself, oh, I want 80 grams of resin. Now this is a 2-to-1 little chart. So if I wanted 80 grams of resin, I have 55 grams of part A and 25 grams of part B, because I know that part A weighs more than part B. If you're doing 25 mils and 50 mils, that's fine, that's 2-to-1, but because A is heavier, it's 55 and 25. So if I want to do a big project, I do 220 grams of A and 100 grams of B, which is 320 grams. So I can do 4 coasters for that. So that's my little cheat sheet. You can take a little snapshot of that if you wish. And that is what I use. Right, let's get going. I'll probably have to, I'll pour this and then I'll probably have to wait and pour, mix up some more resin. That was silly of me, wasn't it? And I haven't cleaned it, and I got it straight out of my mold drawer. I've got these plastic drawers that stack, and I've got all my molds in those. Clean it off. Still manages to get dirt on it though, doesn't it? Aren't you proud of me? I made that myself. I did it yesterday. Okay, oh, is that scented? Let me have a look from this side. Not quite. Try and get it as scented as possible. push it down. Now silicone sticks to silicone. I probably will have a little bit of resin that kind of slides underneath anyway, and I think maybe a thicker resin would work better, but today I've got the Barnes Clariti. I'll just move you out of the way, little gorgeous creature, so that you don't get resin spilt on you. And we'll pour in some of this, make up some blue. I don't know, maybe I should have just mixed up more now. I really don't know what I should be doing. Let's put some of this blue in. It's just if I stop now. Look, it's not going to work, you guys. It's not going to work. I'm just going to go back to this one. So indecisive. There's just no point me stopping halfway and then my resin starts setting up. You know what I mean? We'll just do this one. I'll do that big one next time. Oh my gosh. Now I've mixed up too much blue to go in the edge. Oh, maybe not. Oh my gosh. How indecisive am I today, hey? Redonkulous. Because it's starting to get warm. I can feel the resin starting to get warm. So if I stopped and mixed resin for another 5 minutes, this would start setting, and then the next layer on top, it probably wouldn't flow properly. All right, let's just see if I can pour in here. I'm just going to start here, and hopefully it will just, whoa, go across. I don't mind if a little bit gets on, because it's going to spread anyway. You know how resin does its thing and spreads. So I'm keen to see what this looks like, because when you turn these out, like the middle, if you want to use this as your top, it's going to have like an indentation, like it's going to be lower. So I'm just not sure how, you know, exactly that works, but you could always use the other side. I'll show you once we've demolded, because it's probably a little bit difficult to explain. All right, so that's my blue. And now all we do is pour the clear in. I still don't have enough. Whoa. Okay. I wasn't sure how much it would make. All right, I am going to have to mix up some more. If I didn't use up all that for my blue, I'm going to have to be real quick. I'm going to have to mix up some more and hope it works. Right, mixed up a little bit more. Now you can see that those striations are already coming in. I don't think I added enough mica powder. I was all in a bit of a rush and a bit flustered, and I didn't actually put enough in to make a good weight. So it's kind of floating on top, which I don't really like it doing, but that is what it is. Because normally I would do like a heaped teaspoon in, I don't know, half a cup, and I just did a tiny bit, so probably why. Now, there's not much room for the clear, but let's just pour a bit in anyway. Take this little coaster up to the top, so it's doming now. And hopefully it's not overflowing. I leveled my table, and I've got it on a little tile here because I want to do another project later today, and I thought it would just be easier if I picked the tile up. Whoops, see, now I've broken the bank, so I've broken that pressure there by doing that, by cleaning off my little mark. Let me just take some, I'm just going to take some resin out of the center. Because we're going to overflow. There we go. Take a bit out. That's better. Yeah, I broke the surface tension by doing this, you see. And now it wants to overflow. All I was doing was trying to clean up my edges. Because once it domes, it kind of sits there on its own, but once you break that surface tension, it just flows out. So yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Alrighty. So the other side, which is touching the tile. The other side is the side that, you know, we want, I think. Quick torch. And I guess we shall see what happens. Yeah. Didn't do very good with that one, did I? It was just a bit all over the place, but just wanted to try it. Still got a little bit of overflow happening there. Get back, get back, get back. All right. I know it doesn't really look much like that, but at the moment. But let's see what happens once it's demolded. I can see bubbles in there. Okay, because it's got lots of little crevices for the bubbles to get caught. So I think I probably should have poured a little bit of resin, torched, a little bit of resin, torched, because now I can't really get down to those, I don't think, unless I can play Pokemon with them. But look, there's one. Oh, look, there's one. Oh, look at that. I'm pushing it and the bubbles are coming up. Okay, well, there's obviously bubbles trapped underneath. Okay, push, push, push. Or am I lifting it and the bubbles are getting in? I don't know. All right, let's torch again. It's always difficult when you're trying something new and you're using new products. You really have no idea, do you, until you have a go. But that's okay. That's the fun of it, I think. It's half the fun of it is experimenting and learning. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Leave it to do its thing. I can see lots more bubbles in there, but look, next time I will, you know, I'll pour slower and get the bubbles. All right, we shall see what happens with the unmolding. I'll take you down. Not that there's that much to see really, but I'll take you down anyway. Starting to get some little striations and things happening, but as I said, that I made my mica mixture way too thin. See the bubbles? Out, damn bubble, out I say. So they're going to be stuck in there, which is going to spoil it. But I mean, I guess I could go in and with the skewer and pop every single one of them, but I couldn't be bothered. I want to move on to the next thing. All right, so that's it there. I'll see you next time, very shortly. Blink of an eye for you, for the unmolding. Hey guys, I wanted to show you what this is doing. And I must say, I'm really happy with it. You know how I said I didn't put enough of my pigment powder in? I think that was actually a godsend, because we're getting this really, really pretty fine amount of mica going over the top, and it's really mimicking this. See how this has just got a little bit of blue over the top, and then the rest is just the crystals. And I know this looks white because, you know, the mold is white, but they'll be clear. Once they unmold, they'll be clear. So I think it's looking very similar. Like, that's exactly what I'm hoping for. And then we've got, on this side anyway, we've got little areas there where the blue has come across into the Druzy crystals. On the other side, you're not going to have that. You're just going to have that dark ring, because that's where the well, I don't think you'll have it. I think you just have a dark ring where the dark blue went around. But this side's looking really pretty, so maybe this will be the top. Who knows? I'm so excited to wait and see what happens tomorrow. I can hardly wait. Seriously, so excited. All right, I'll see you then. Okay, now it's the same day. There is no way I can wait until tomorrow morning to unmold this. Look at it. Really keen to see. I did flip it over and had a look at the back, and you know how I said I think the resin's going to flow in underneath that insert? It looks as if it has, but it should still be okay. I'll just be able to trim it off. But yeah, let's have a look. Let's get it out. It's probably not totally, well, it won't be totally cured. It's probably still a bit soft if I had to push on the edges, so I'll just be really careful with it. But I'm too excited to wait. You know what that's like, don't you? I can just, what's that? I can file that little drop off. There's another little drop there that went over. File them off with my nail file. Oh, look at it. It's so pretty. What's that? Oh, there's a hair in there. There's always something, even though I covered it. Something's flown in there. I've been making silicone molds today, and a fly flew into my mold. It's flapping around there like it's in a mud bath. Okay, so there we go. Nothing new yet to look at there. Okay, so this is the bit that's gone over. I'm gonna put this down because this is textured. Can you hear that? I don't want to put this on that because it'll be textured. So let me just get a piece of paper. Hang on. So I've got this. It's a cutting board and it's still got its plastic over it, so it's nice and smooth. I'll just put it there. And I've got my, move out of the way, I've got my little knife. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to trim, because that insert is slightly lower than that, you can feel it, so I should be able to. It's not a very good knife, this one. Just really slowly and gently, and I don't know why I'm whispering. Whoops. Slowly and gently follow that around. Did I do it? Yes. Okay, there's a little bit there that I've missed. I didn't press very hard. I thought I'd go on it again a second time if I needed to. Yay! Alright, so that's it there. Let's do this one. Just take your time. You can always go over it a second time or a third time if you need to. Okay. It comes off really easily. Look at that. Alright, last little bit. I need to get myself a better knife, because with this one, if you press on it, it goes like that. I need to get one of those proper ones that actually stays out. The blade actually stays out. Next time I'm down at the hardware store, I'll get myself one. I've got a list of things to get. I need a new butane can, a refill. I need another plastic container to put my molds in. Yay, it's off. Okay. Looks like a shark's mouth. Right, so that's done. Okay. Now let's move the board out of the way. So, I've never done this before. I've seen people do it on YouTube, but I've never done it. So, all we have to do is get this little silicone insert out, and then, oh God, I hope I'm not destroying my creation. Alright, just grab it. My silicone that I use is pretty soft, so it comes out of things really easily. Look! Wow! Oh, stop it! Look! Wow! Was not expecting that. Look how easily it comes out. Perfect. It's probably a little bit on the thick side. You know, it was my first attempt. I wasn't exactly sure. Oh, no, don't put that down, Julie. I wasn't sure how like thick to make it. But I didn't want, you know, things poking through the back either. So, but anyway, Tis what it is. So you could either have it that way. Oh, it's so pretty. But see how it's got that lip there? Because obviously this was sitting inside it. So, oh, it could be like a little trinket dish, you know? You could put your jewelry in there. Yeah, a little dish. I never thought of that. Or, obviously, oh, yes. Oh my gosh. There's a reflection of outside. Wow. Or, you know, you could have it that way and have it as a coaster. Wow, you guys, I am in love. Wow. And of course, the other thing you could do is drill a hole through it, hang it up outside. It could be a little sun catcher for you. There's lots of things you could do with this. Sure is. Wow, I love that. Let me know what you think. Should I seriously don't think I can make it any thinner. Oh, maybe a couple of mil. But regardless, with this one, you're always going to have that insert. I've been playing today. I've made another two of these. So not this one in particular, but I've made one that's slightly different. It's more of a like it's thin on the edge and it kind of mounds. So when you flip this over, you haven't got this lip as much, but the inside's deeper, so it's kind of like a upside down dome inside. Anyway, I'll show you. I can't really explain myself very well, but I'll show you when I do that video. And I've also made another coaster mold incorporating these. So somebody stop me. I just don't know. I just can't control myself. Okay, here we go. Have I done it? Let's get that out of the way. Have I done it? I mean, the colours aren't exact, but yes. And you know what? You know how I was concerned about that colour floating across the top? You can hardly see it now. You really can. You can hardly see it. Like if you put it against white, that's what it looked like. It was more visible, but now it's just this little glimmer of colour, which really matches that beautifully. Look at that little glimmer of colour. So pretty. So what do you think? Do you like that side as a little trinket dish maybe, or still a coaster? Put some little feet on the bottom. Or would you have it that way, still as a coaster? You could put feet. It's wide enough to put little feet on there. I'm just babbling now. Sorry. Shut me up. But anyway, there you go. I'll set it up outside for a little photo shoot. I'll do it tomorrow when the sun's out. Oh my gosh. Love it. I think I like it that way better, because you can see all the facets. You can see all the crystals. It does look like crystals. I mean, they are. They're, you know, they're crystals. So shiny. Very reflective. Oh, I can't wait to do another one. All right.